The next episode of The Commercial Break starts now.
Oh, yes, it's another episode of The Commercial Break. I'm Bryan Green. This is Kristen Hoadley, and best to you, Krissy.
Best to you, Bryan.
Best to you out there in the podcast universe. How the hell are you? Thanks for joining us on yet another episode of this, The Commercial Break. Fact, news, and fiction in 30 seconds. Less guaranteed or your money back. Whoa! How much more can I offer?
You've almost got the auctioneer
Yeah,
voice
I'm getting
going.
there.
Yeah.
I'm going to see if I can
Keep
be
practicing.
the world's fastest talker. Everyone tells me I talk fast. Do I talk fast?
I don't think so.
You don't think so? But maybe it's just that's just years of listening to me talk.
True.
Maybe you're just so desensitized to my fast talking. But I have a lot of people say, man, you talk fast. It's like, you're slow. I don't have time for your bullshit.
Speed it up.
Speed it up. Speaking of what weirdest thing is going on in my house right now.
What's that?
I was gonna try and make sometimes you try and like put the two topics together. It's called a segue for all of you non-podcasters out there. Which is nobody because everyone has a podcast. So,
This is true.
Like 17 million podcasts. But there's no segue here. It's just there's a weird thing going on in my house right now.
Okay.
My daughter, who's almost 2, Mia Gobia.
Oh,
Mia Gobia Sophia.
Yeah. Sweet.
She got sick with the ear infection, I told you.
Yes.
And she had like the double ear infection, and it was not good. The sleeping was not good. It was screaming and yelling and crying.
Oh,
we didn't
poor
even know
girl.
it for a whole week. We went to the doctor. They didn't check her ears, apparently. And then for a whole week, the girl was suffering, and we had no idea what was going on. So they get the ear infection. But during this week, Mia would get up. She would like pop up every like 30 or 40 minutes. Literally, just like she's sleeping in the bed and then she pops up.
Yeah.
And then she just like looks around and then she gets off the bed and she like walks around the house.
Oh.
She wants to walk around the house. She wants to go play with her toys. She wants to turn on she wants to see the TV. She's just like walking in circles. I thought this was all because her ears really hurt.
Yeah.
And she just needed to like do something, like get away from laying down. Because sometimes when you lay down with an ear infection, it hurts too.
Yeah, there's like fluid and
Yeah.
stuff, right?
Okay,
Yeah.
so now the antibiotics, everything's fine. She's sleeping better. But then last night, Astrid says at like 3 a.m, she just popped up. Her little pacifier came out of her mouth, and she was like mumbling to herself, and then she got up and stood at the door for like 20 minutes, just standing at the door.
standing.
She was just standing there. Door's closed. She's just standing there, and she's got her little binky, like her little blanket, and she's standing there. And I'm like, the girl's sleepwalking. That's what she's doing.
Yeah.
She's sleepwalking.
Or she's telepathically talking to Nico.
That's what I was thinking. I was thinking maybe maybe we have apparitions. Maybe there is some supernatural extracurricular activities going on in this house.
That would be wild.
This house is haunted by the ghost of a really smelly dog. Maybe Nico is like walking through the door,
Yeah.
and only Mia can see him.
They say that kids can see that kind of thing.
Yeah, they say.
They do.
The scientists.
All those people.
All the scientists. You've slept walk. You slept walk in my house before.
Oh, yes.
Oh, my God.
Yes.
Krissy gets up one night. This is like way back in our crazy hazy days. We're out drinking. And of course, when you're out drinking, back then, Uber wasn't a thing that was as popular as it is now. And you'd have to wait for a cab or whatever. So Krissy would, sleep in the extra bedroom. But then one day I come out in the morning, and Krissy had spent the night. I come out in the morning, and there is my dog is feasting on a loaf of bread. And the bag and the bread is sitting on the counter.
I had the munchies.
It had been torn
I
into.
didn't realize that.
I know, with a hand. Like she had torn into the loaf of bread with a hand. And then it went all over the floor, and the dog was just loving it. Just like. And this bag of bread was just torn apart. And I was like, what in the fuck happened? Refrigerator door wide open, because I put my bread in the refrigerator. Refrigerator door wide open. You were sleep eating.
I know.
That's incredible. But
it's a thing.
Yeah, it was a thing. But one time I had a bout of sleepwalking, and I don't know why it started or when it started, or it lasted, seemed like for 2 years.
Okay.
It was really random. Didn't happen all the time. It happened occasionally. One time my friend Raphael was spending the night at the same house. He was in the other bedroom.
Yeah.
And he says at like 4 a.m, someone was banging on the door. And he's like, I was scared shitless. I thought, someone was trying to break into your house. And I was like, wow, that's really scary. He goes, no, Bryan, it was you.
It was you.
And I said, what are you talking about? This is in the morning. I'm like, what are you talking about? I wasn't banging on the door at 4 a.m. He's like, Bryan, you were banging on the door at 4 a.m. You were in your boxer briefs. You had a white T-shirt on. You had no shoes on. And you had a thing of cranberry juice in a Kroger bag. I had gotten in the car.
What?
With my car keys. I had gotten in the car.
God.
I had driven to Kroger.
What?
And I said, how do you know I drove? He's like, the door to the car was open. The door to the car was open. The lights were on. And I was like, you got to be kidding me. And he's like, no, dude, you came in.
Slept, drove.
Yeah. And he's like, you were like totally out of it. I was like, hey, Bryan, you were totally out of it. And I realized that you were sleepwalking. So I just kind of pushed you in the room. He's like, I don't want to scare the shit out of you. I don't remember a fucking thing.
Wow.
I do not remember waking up. I don't remember the store. I don't remember anything. The charge was on my card. The car door was open. The lights were on. I drove.
He's shuffling around in Kroger with no shoes on.
Well, that was a weird Kroger anyway.
It was a weird Kroger.
That'd be the least strange thing that you would see.
But I love that you were specifically getting cranberry juice.
I had a friend who ran over there one night at 3 a.m. and cashed a check for drugs. It's like, hey, can you cash this check? And the lady was like, I guess. $100 in crisp, clean 20s, please. So sleepwalking is a thing.
Yes, it is.
But then there are some people who believe that maybe the people who are sleepwalking are seeing apparitions.
Ooh.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Like they get up and they're like in this, sleep paralysis.
Yes.
But it's like sleep paralysis, but
and
you're able to function.
Lucid dreaming.
Lucid dreaming.
I've
done some lucid dreaming.
Yeah.
I actually practiced lucid dreaming for a while. It doesn't work. There's like projection dreaming. You know what I'm saying? Like you send yourself to another place and you get in someone else's head and you dream. The CIA did a whole study about it. It's a whole movie. I think it's Dancing with Goats or whatever it is. I'm not so sure that I'm all. I think you could probably lucid dream. I think lucid dreaming is a thing. I've certainly been in dreams.
Is that like in between the dream state?
In between the state.
Yeah.
Like
you're aware.
An LSD trip.
Right.
Induced by sleeping. It kind of puts those two parts of the brains together.
Yes.
Right. And so there's extensive research on this, and there's a lot of people that you can take a course on it. And there are people who claim that they can do it. And I think I have done it to some degree. And basically what it is you're consciously aware that you're in a dream state.
Yes.
You're aware.
I've done it before with naps.
Okay.
Yeah.
And what do you mean?
Well, I'll lay down to take a nap.
Yeah.
I believe in napping.
Krissy believes in napping.
I do. I think it's an essential part of the day.
That's Einstein.
I don't get it every day, but
Einstein, Tesla, they all just napped. They didn't sleep. They just napped.
Yeah,
they
you
took
just kind of intermittently nap.
Yeah, that's what you do. That's what I do. That's because I have children.
Yeah.
I don't do it on purpose.
Right. Exactly. You get where you sleep where you can.
That's right.
Yeah, so I've done that before with naps. It's like I know that I'm sleeping.
Yeah.
But I'm also aware of it.
Yeah.
And it's weird, but it's a nap.
There are people who don't dream, right? Or they don't remember dream, don't have the ability to recall a dream, so they don't ever dream. I think that's really strange. I don't know how you can not dream.
I agree.
Or I guess it's about remembering the dream. They probably dream, they just don't remember it. And I certainly have been inside of dreams where I know that I'm dreaming and I'm desperately trying to wake myself up for one reason or other, or I know I'm dreaming. I have been so meta. I have been in a dream of a dream of a dream. Yes, it has happened. It's like Inception.
I was going to say, that's Inception territory.
I was 30 levels deep. I was like, I'm sleeping and I know I'm sleeping inside of my dream.
Wow, I haven't done that.
I'm dreaming inside of my dream. And some people do this and they are, I guess, consciously aware that they're doing that. But then there's these paranormal folks, right, who believe that some people believe that sleepwalking is some state in your brain is aware of the paranormal activity.
Okay, different energy.
Yeah, you're on a different level. You're in a different universe, if you will, Chris.
Yes.
Time is just a concept. It doesn't really exist. We're everything doing everybody, everywhere, all times.
Different dimension.
Yes, it's like Seeking Sister Wives. I'm married to all these women at the same time. Yeah, they're just putting all the time channels together, or whatever you call it. So I don't really know what's going on with Mia, but it's strange.
Yeah.
It is strange. I have never actively seen someone sleepwalk like this. I know what sleepwalking is, and I am aware that it happens, but I don't think I've seen too many people actually do it. Yeah. And my own daughter is doing it in a really weird way. Standing at the door and going like this, rocking back and forth.
Yeah.
Really, really strange. And I saw her do it when she was Astrid caught this last night. I was asleep. I didn't see it. But I saw it when she was sick. She literally we kept trying to pull her up on the bed and she was screaming, no, no, no. And she got down on the floor and then she just walked down the hallway.
Wow, she just knew.
But I think she was sleeping. I don't think she was awake. I think some part of her brain was shut off.
Yeah.
And that to me is just like really fucking strange.
I mean, our brains are a whole other universe.
Yeah, they really are.
They really are.
Krissy. Krissy.
There's lots that we still don't know.
That's right. Ooh. Our brains are a whole different universe. Good for you, Krissy. Look at you, deep thinker over there.
Oh yeah.
So this got me thinking. This incident that happened last night. We had a request a couple of months ago. A guy, one of our fans, texted in and he said, "Hey, I really like the ghost hunter / monster hunter stuff that you guys do.
Yeah,
would you mind, throwing one in there for me?"
And like his mom or something too, right?
Well, no, this is a different guy. That was a different guy. The guy, him and his mom enjoyed the episode about the monster hunter. So this one's for you, Trevor. We're going to go back to a topic that we've touched on maybe once or twice. I think we do more monster hunters than we do ghost hunters.
Yes.
But I thought we'd go back to ghost hunters and see what they're up to. What do you think?
I love it.
Okay, here we go.
Those old ghost hunters.
This is not sure which channel
the last one that we reviewed, that was like the pervert ghost was found in the house.
Yes, I think this is the same group. Yeah, he was trying to touch the girl's boobs and stuff. Yeah. Let's see what they're up to now. What do you say? This is a clip of one of the ghost hunter shows. I'm not sure what it's called, but who cares?
It's the geoport to the back bedroom. Well, I stay with the Wonder Box in the attic.
The Wonder Box.
Is that the scientific name? The Wonder Box?
Oh, hey guys, it's me, Billy. Who's got the Wonder Box? I one time dated a girl who said she had a Wonder Box also. Is that the same type of thing? No? Okay, I'll shut up now.
It's a different box.
So this is Nick's room. It's the last place where Kristen was.
Why does it always have to be when it's dark?
Something does not feel right.
Yeah, why does it always have to be and what
Can it ever be light?
What kind of machine? No, of course not. That's not scary. That's not me. It doesn't make for good television. And what's up with all these stupid machines they're carrying around? She's literally got like like an oversized iPod with a little sound, like a waveform thing of screen on the bottom of it, and it's making a bunch of noise. This is the new thing in Ghost Hunters I've noticed. First of all, the sound editing on these shows is insane. They just put a bunch of noises on top of each other, so you have no idea what's really going on in the room.
Yes,
and it makes it sound like there's something creepy going on. Not to mention the very loud music in the background. But then the other thing that I've noticed is the new trend in Ghost Hunters, is they have this machine that makes a bunch of white noise and crackles. Yeah, they're tuning in to the ghost realm. It's my daughter. Disney Junior.
You need to get one of those things.
Frozen.
Where can one procure one of these ghost machines? Wonder Boxes.
We put a rope on my daughter and just carry her around our neck. Let me know when something pops up.
Of being called to that room.
Wait, hold on. What did she say? Hold on. Okay, hold on.
Feel right to me. It's a weird mixture of being called to that room, feeling very attracted to it, but also
it's a weird mixture of the producers telling me which room the cameras are going to be in, and kind of like a tickle in my taint, if you know what I mean. I'm really attracted to ghosts, making a lot of noise.
So knowing that I'm being manipulated and that there's something in there to be fearful of.
But this spot
being manipulated. What does she mean by that? Like sexually manipulated?
I don't know.
This girl's freaky. I want her phone number. What's up with her? She single, you think? You got her and Marlon together?
I don't. Yeah, exactly.
Seem to be communicating with us very strongly. Does this have anything to do with something that happened here, right in this area?
Right.
Nick.
Yeah, you moron, I'm trying to sleep. Get out of my room. The fuck are you people doing here? Who invited you?
Nick.
Does this have anything to do with anything? What a stupid question. Let's go back and listen.
That's crazy. What is that they're showing? It's another machine.
They just bring in all kind of crazy machines with light bulbs and fixtures. I could make this with a couple of Matthias's toys. I mean, this is what they do. They make all these fancy machines and they call it the Wonder Box and the spatial audio specialty. I don't fucking knows. You can buy this stuff online.
Okay.
It's literally created by a guy in the basement. Like
of course.
And he just puts wires together.
We should sell this. We should set up a store.
We thought about this. We thought about selling TCB ghost hunting equipment because these guys are making a killing. They're making a killing. They're taking a couple of, battery powered Mickey Mouses. They're pulling out the guts and they're throwing it back together and saying, hey, $500 for a Wonder Box. Wonder Box.
Right in this area. Nick? What is going on?
What? They were playing like a
Is that you?
like they were playing music.
I know.
And then turn it off real quick.
Yeah, it's they're tuning in. Is that you, ghost? Tell me, give me a sign. I can hear you. What are you trying to say? What was that? Did you say you're having a terrible day?
No, I said tuna on white. Are you taking lunch orders? This is the production trailer.
Philly.
Philly cheesesteak, no onions. Philly cheesesteak, no onions.
This is so stupid.
It is. I mean,
So weird.
I would be having a much more reactive reaction
If you were in
was happening.
a room where all of a sudden your spatial specialty Wonder Box or whatever
starts going off
where someone's calling your name and there's no one else in the room besides the cameraman, you would drop a hunkin' hot one in your pants and you would head for the hills. I would jump out the window.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm not sticking around to see what happens.
Yeah, they're not having the reaction.
This girl's getting wet.
She is.
This girl's nipples are hard.
Where's the ghost?
Where's the ghost? I feel like I'm being manipulated.
Talk to this negative entity here. I feel like really weird all of a sudden.
Those drugs are kicking in.
I feel like that.
LSD's just getting started. Whoa.
I feel like we bought some bunk ecstasy. It's fentanyl, I think. I'm feeling a little woozy. This is so... My question is, I just want to know, and I'd love to hear from somebody out there. And by the way, I'm not saying there's not ghosts. We are not saying there's not ghosts. We're having fun with this television show because, again, like Teresa Caputo and like a lot of the other people, a lot of the other bullshit that we point out, if there are ghosts, and if these two found them, they would be the most famous human beings to ever live. They would be more famous than Michael Jackson because they communicated and got on tape communication with an actual ghost. The problem is when you take a toaster oven apart and you put a Casio watch to it and call it the Wonder Box and then you start screaming things out of a microphone. Yeah. That's not proof of anything except for you have a really sophisticated production trailer. How in the world is anybody sitting at home and believing this?
I don't know.
Is there someone who DVRs this and goes...
Probably.
There's probably... or else it wouldn't be on, right?
Exactly.
There are people who DVR this and go, that is fucking crazy.
Let's see what happened tonight.
Hey, Bob, come in. They found another ghost. Another one. Every week, another ghost. This is crazy. Week. They're all over the place. This is CNN's fake news, but this is real.
That's right.
This is what they're not reporting on MSNBC. Fox News doesn't cover this.
Had a boy.
Had a boy?
This is like...
Where is he? Had a boy, where is he?
For those of you who are listening to this, what's going on is there is a machine that's got like a bunch of Christmas lights on it, I guess, is the best way to describe it. Yeah. And out of it, apparently, is coming some noise. And what they are saying is, had a boy, where is he?
It sounds like, if you go through like a haunted house.
Where's your bastard son? I've been stuck in the Wonder Box for 12 years. Where's the boy?
Had a boy.
Had a boy. Good job, David. Way to find me, David. Atta boy. You made a wonderful wonder box. Now get me out of purgatory!
Who are you looking for? Who are you looking for?
Thank you very much, Mr. Roboto.
Damn it, Alligato, Mr. Ghost Rato. What they got out of that? Listen to that again. How did they know that said my twin? By the way, who's doing the ghost translation?
Subtitles.
What you see on the screen, go to youtube.com/the commercial break, but there's subtitles for the ghost. They're literally translating what the ghost is saying. And out of this hunk of noise, listen.
You looking for?
What they got was my twin. How did they get that? Oh my gosh. I've seen better translation on the German Netflix show.
Your twin?
What do you want with a child? If you want me to leave, you have to do something bigger than that. Do you know?
She's daring the ghost to hurt her. Yeah. What do you want?
You're going to have to kill me.
What do you want with the child?
Coco Melon. Play more Coco Melon. It's driving me mad.
That
Wow.
might be able to make me feel sick, but that's only going to last a little while.
You may be able to physically change the physiology of my body, but that does not scare me all that much because it's only going to last as long as I'm breathing. Once I'm dead, it's all on. It's all done and over.
Something more than that.
If a ghost can come in your house and make you physically ill, why are you tempting it to do more? This is. If you're watching this, if you're one of these people who's DVRing this and going like, "Hey, Eddie, another ghost," think about this for 1 second. Why in the world would this girl stand here when she knows that a ghost is physical of getting in her body and making her physically ill?
It makes no sense.
Makes none sense.
Now I want him to fuck her up.
Yeah, now I want to see her hurt. I want to see an axe fly out of the
Frankly,
door.
you're not allowed to do something bigger than that to me.
Hey, girl. Hey, girl. It's me, the ghost of Carl. I'm just gonna smack your ass real quick.
You're not allowed to do something more than that.
Try and stop me. I'm a ghost. What are you gonna do when you can't wrap your arms around me?
It's like, what is she going to do? You're not allowed to do something more.
Yeah,
is there rules?
Now that it's frozen in this place too, that looks like she's holding a speaker.
That is an oversized iPod, is what that is.
It is.
Look, there's the wheel on top.
I know,
It's an oversized iPod. That's what it is. And she says you're not allowed to do something more to me.
Where are the ghost rules?
Yeah, what are the ghost rules?
Is there a ghost treaty that that
ghost
they
rules
signed?
of 2022. All right, listen here, ghosts. Everyone gather around. Here we go. As the ghost agent, I'd just like to point out that for the 5th season in a row, ghost hunters would like to come back to the house and do a little special. All right, settle down. I'm negotiating the best deal that I can. But there's a set of rules. Last year, Carl, you decided you were going to touch the tits of everybody who was female that walked in the door. They want no more tit touching. No more tit touching. What do you mean? That's the best. As a ghost, that's my right. Now, Carl, if we're going to get a deal, we got to stop with the tit touching. You can only make them physically sick. Yell and scream. Scare off little children. And maybe a little ass tickling here and there. Okay? All right,
Not
I
every
guess so. All right, I'm going to take this back to the ghost hunter people, and I'll get back to you. Everyone get ready. They're negotiating with the ghost agent. Yeah.
You're not allowed to do that.
That was weird.
Oh, that was the thing that was weird.
Well, nothing else has been
He
weird.
said the word jump. That was weird.
Okay.
Yeah. Everything else has been normal up until he said the word jump.
Yeah, her face is defiant too.
By the
She's
way,
like-
she's the one who looks like a ghost.
well, they're in the dark.
Well, she just looks weird, doesn't she? Look at how that's frozen right there. Doesn't she look a little sketchy to you?
She does.
With this window open, did something happen? Yes? What happened?
What?
Go see. This is so stupid.
I know, and it was like in a different voice
Yeah.
too. Then all of a sudden, yeah.
Hey guys! Hey, it's me, Billy. I just wanted to point out something. I don't want to interrupt everybody. I know there's a lot of money on my line right now. All these cameras and equipment stuff costs money. But I'm not really hearing the same thing as everybody else. I'm kind of hearing like I thought that was a fart, actually. I'm not sure. But John's got real bad gas from craft services chili, so I don't know. Just pointing something out here.
Thanks, Billy.
Oh, you're welcome. Do you want me to get a shot of the ghost, or you want me to keep pointing at the Wonder Box? Because I think the action's over there where the
Wonder
ghost...
box.
Wonder box, or you're fired.
You can't fire me. I'm union. Actually, I'm not union anymore.
I'm with the ghosts.
I'm with the ghost. I'm with the ghost union.
Are you trying to get somebody to jump out the window?
That was not yeah. Yeah.
They translated yeah.
Okay, yeah.
That sounded like low.
This is
Get low.
Yeah.
Get low, get,
Get
low, get
low.
low.
Hey guys, it's me again, just down here in the production trailer. I just wanted to point out, that's a Mickey Mouse two-way radio. There's a guy over here that's making a bunch of noises through the other one. Oh, that's the secret? Oh, I'm sorry, guys. I'm real sorry. Can you cut that out and edit? No, you can't? Okay. Well, I'm sorry, guys.
I love Billy.
Who are you trying to get to jump out the window?
Billy.
Just say Nick.
That is not
in the
saying
world?
that.
Yeah. This is making a bunch of
You're
mumbo.
trying to get Nick to fall out the window?
Jump, Nick, jump.
Jump, Nick, jump. I never liked you. With you out of the way, this girl is mine.
Do you need me to open the windows?
Do you need me to jump? I'll do
Do
it.
you need me to open the
For
windows?
sure.
I know I've had some bad gas. Can I smoke in here? No? I'll open the window. Do you want me to open the window? I can see where this is going.
Yeah.
I can see where this is going. Call me one of those guys. You know, I'm one of those guys who, with the first 5 minutes of the movie, I already know the ending. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I get it right like 90% of the time. And Astrid's always amazed. It's like, how did you know that? And I'm like, because they always tell you. It always
Yes.
happens. Unless it's like one of those
I'm good at
crazy-
predicting stuff too in the movies. Yeah.
I know where this is going. She's in the other room. One ghost is telling her Nick's going to fall out of the window. He's upstairs on the third floor, and he's about to open the window.
yeah.
We're going to come to a scary conclusion here. I can get it. Everyone's terrified.
Nick!
Ding, 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 ding.
Oh my God.
What is
Oh my
that
God,
noise?
where is Nick?
Nick? Nick!
Ding, 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 ding.
What
ding,
is
ding,
that?
ding,
Like
ding.
somebody going on a wrought iron fence
have
with
no
a stick.
idea.
Ding,
Yeah.
ding, 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 ding.
This is so stupid. Nick, where are you?
Are you up in
I'm
this-
where all the cameras and lights are.
Follow all the cords.
I'm where all the big electrical cords are running to, with 4 or 5 producers standing around. The director's chair.
And there's a camera guy following you. So
I'm where the other noisy machine is making incomprehensible racket.
Are you alright?
What? I was
What?
zoned out.
What?
I was so lost in like a trance, man, with like what happened. You see how scary that looks?
he was
like,
gonna
drop right
he was
out.
gonna get into a trance and jump out the
Yeah.
window.
Just a little bit ago,
Yeah.
it started to get very strange with the way spirits were speaking to me. It said, "Bring the boy." Again.
it?
Yeah. And then it started talking
Did
about
it?
a child.
Why doesn't Teresa and these people hook up
They
together?
should.
Yeah. He's
They
got
really
spirit.
should.
She's got spirit.
Yeah, they
I've
really
got spirit.
should.
Yes, I do. I've got spirit. Yeah, me too. Why doesn't these two?
They need
shitheads-
to. They've got the equipment.
This is not interesting or Like, this doesn't make me scared in the least.
No, they're not even acting scared.
Yeah, well, they're not even acting well. That's the problem. Is that at least the monster hunters, they act like they believe in what they're doing.
Go,
yes.
go.
The crow.
The crow.
Crow.
The crow killed Huckleberry.
I think it said something to do with a twin. It would confuse the crap out of me. What happened to you?
Same.
I felt
Same thing, only someone with a Jackrabbit 3000 with extender went right up me. I don't know. I liked it. I liked it. But that's as far as it went. I wonder if these two are married.
really, really sick. I was downstairs. I was right below you, literally right below you.
In this room?
Yeah,
She wasn't
in next
really,
room.
really
I
sick.
wonder if it's
You
just...
weren't really, really sick. You said you felt something weird. That's like Bryan when he has the flu. Oh! I go into Astrid.
deathbed.
I get like a little achy, and I'm like, oh! And Astrid's like, what's going on? Oh, it's the flu. I gotta take 5 days off and sleep in my bed. She's like, are you okay? You don't even have a fever. And I'm like, no, it's really bad. I don't look sick or feel sick, but I'm getting sick.
That's right.
It's coming. I learned that when I was a kid because I used to know, I used to be the king of learning how to get my parents to say, you don't have to go to school today. I would run the thermometer under.
You were pulling a Ferris Bueller?
I was running the thermometer under. I remember this. I will never forget this. The first time we got an electrical thermometer, and I was like 13 years old.
Did you make it too hot? And they were like, geez, 120?
Krissy, it was like 107 degrees, and my dad made me go to school.
Hospital?
Yeah, because I ran in there, I put it in there, and I put it under hot water, and then I put it in my mouth, and I ran into my dad, and I'm like, Dad, I did my temperature, and he's like, 107, huh? Well, unless it's 110, you're going to school.
That's school worthy.
Yeah, that's school worthy. Don't worry about it. I was always so mad. But if I asked my mom,
Oh, yeah.
no matter what I said to my mom, I'd do the same thing that I do to Astrid. I'd walk in and I'd prepare.
Yeah.
For hours, I'd prepare. I'd like wake up at 5 a.m. and I'd prepare for the 6:30 wake up call. And I'd be like,
So sick.
oh, Mom, it hurts so bad. What hurts? I don't know. It's hurting all over. I've got something and it won't go away. And she'd be like, oh, honey, maybe we should get you some Jell-O. And
Yeah, pudding.
Can I turn on Court TV?
Exactly. Price is right.
Yeah, Price is right. Price is right. Everything was great. Until noon.
Right.
And then all the shitty TV came on.
Yeah, then all the soaps and
soap
stuff.
operas
And,
and old Andy, what is that? The Andy Griffith show. No one cared.
If something with this section of the house specifically.
Right here, this spot.
Here
Go right
and down. And if you think about it, what's under Nick's room is the dining room, which, I mean, I would think if Ed was going to have seances, that might be a really good place to do it.
So shooting straight up this house.
What?
I was scoping out places to have seances in the house, and I was figuring if we were going to do like a, if we were going to do like a meat spread, like a meat and cheese spread right next to the seance, it'd be right there.
Right there in the dining room.
It's perfect. We'll put a couple chairs. We'll get a hot dog stand. It'll be fun.
Margarita machine.
That's right. All right, guys. All right. Settle down, everybody. They want a hot dog cart, and they want us to pay for it. But in exchange, we can manipulate the woman any way we want to. Is that what do you think about that? I mean, how many of you have touched a woman? Huh? Since you've been here. How many? Say it. Oh, none of you. That's right. I got a deal of the century.
Maybe this is kind of the doorway.
Kat, I really think you should sleep by yourself. I was up here.
What?
By myself.
I really think you should sleep by yourself.
I really think you should be in harm's way. I don't want to be machismo about this, but I really think
You should sleep by yourself. Did he say that, or did he say you shouldn't sleep?
He said, I think
You should sleep by yourself.
Oh, guys, I just want to point out something. I don't know if this has anything to do with anything, but if the ghost is going to physically harm people, should we be sleeping by ourselves? I don't know. I mean, I'm just a kid with Mountain Dew, points the camera in the wrong direction. But I was thinking if we want to actually shoot some more scenes with her tomorrow, we should probably not let the ghost push her out a window.
Yeah.
I'm fired. All right, bye, guys.
It was totally different.
Hour 64.
Katrina agrees to sleep in the attic,
That's funny.
Katrina agrees.
This is a comedy show, is what
I know,
it is.
of course. It's like Mountain Monsters. It's a parody of a parody.
Yes.
It's like Teresa. It's like all these people. It's a parody of a parody. If you watch this as a parody, it's actually really funny.
It is.
If you watch it seriously, there's something wrong with your head.
So she agreed to sleep in the attic alone.
Katrina agrees to sleep without food, water, or a toilet for 64 hours as we torture her with ghost feeling uppers. With ghost molesters.
Oh my God.
Directly below her in the dining room.
Consistently for the last couple days, it seems like the attic is the hot spot. I had a dream about a child in there. We are getting all these ominous things about children are coming through on our devices. And now I'm going to sleep there.
Did you sign up for the wrong website?
Yeah. I thought we were going on like a ghost walk where some guy just tells us scary stories.
No, actually, ma'am, you signed a waiver to sleep by yourself in a haunted ghost murder house. It's pretty consistent that the ghost throws people out of the window, but it might not happen to you.
You can break the pattern.
You're the third co-host this season, but I think three's a lucky number, so why don't we just take our chances? What do you say? You're legally bound to do it now. But if you want to, we can send up some food at hour number 90.
From the dining room below.
That's right, from the dining room. We'll be down there having a seance,
The hot
eating
dog.
Jersey Mike's. Just let us know if you need anything by pounding dramatically on the floor. We'll use that footage. And if anybody or a ghost tries to hurt you, if you do us a favor, just make sure the red camera light is on. Thanks so much. We appreciate it. Good luck to you, ma'am. My name's Billy. If you need anything else, I'll be downstairs.
Night, night.
Night, night.
Sweet dreams.
Good night, John boy.
Yeah.
Good night, you.
Sweet dreams. Oh.
Oh.
I got the seance.
That's a creepy
kicking.
montage. Yeah.
Who goes there?
Who goes there?
It's me. I'm just checking to make sure you're not dead. We actually kind of hoping you were, because it's sweeps week, and, you know, we need a little footage to put on there. But that's okay. If you're still alive, don't worry about it. Just keep on sleeping. We'll throw you out of the window at some point. If you're lucky, you only break a couple bones.
I don't even
Oh.
know if I got much sleep up there. I'm going to wake Nick up. It's our last day. I think, we've gathered all the information that we can gather. I think our best bet now is to meet with Kristen. Yeah, go ahead.
She's got perfectly applied makeup on, too.
I know.
First thing in the morning.
Happen?
I'm not sure.
Where am I?
Yeah.
Oh, shit. I don't know. I forgot. I signed up for the show.
After you went to bed, I started smoking that gas station K2 shit. I flopped on the floor like a fish. I saw a couple ghosts that went.
The gas station K2.
That shit is intense. I took a couple no-nos and smoked some K2. I took one of those boner pill things from the gas station counter. I had a hard-on, flopped on the floor like a fish. I came. I took a nap. What about you? How do things go up there?
Today, I want to meet Kristen.
Our 72 hours are coming to a close, but we still need answers. We invite Kristen back to discuss the audio evidence we captured and see if she can make any connections for us to the house's history or her own experiences.
You did not capture any audio evidence. You
No.
captured a lot of mumbling in a very loud speaker.
Yeah.
Information that seemed to match up with some of the history that we knew. We constantly got the name Ed coming through.
Ed.
That's where it got
Ed.
really strange.
Where did they see?
Well, I didn't see Ed. Did you see Ed? I didn't hear Ed. Did they edit this wrong?
The voices were actually very particular on what they were telling us. I got something that said twin.
That makes sense then. That isn't about us. That's about Edwin and Lyde. Edwin was actually a twin.
Wait, what?
Yeah, Edwin had a twin that died.
Wait. What? You mean in all the research we did about this house beforehand, you never told us about Lyde and Edwin? Well, this shit's crazy. This shit just got real crazy. Do you have any Cheese Whiz? I eat Cheese Whiz when I get nervous. I also have a bad gas.
This guy's a lug nut.
Well, after we heard the ghost, I had my friend here sleep alone. I took some K2 and went to bed.
The twins' names are Edwin and Lyde. Lyde. That's a name from the 1910.
Yeah.
He was bound to be a ghost from the beginning.
He was.
The ghost of Lyde.
What, you mean they were twins? Holy bibble babble. Holy bibble babble, Batman.
Yeah, like they did no research before they came in.
We don't like research. It complicates the issue. We're like that podcast, The Commercial Break.
We just needed a good story.
Yeah. You know what pisses me off? Is these guys are probably getting $500,000 a season to do this, and Krissy and I are sitting here toiling away 20 hours a day. And we can't get it down.
I think that was a little girl.
Hearing that Edwin had a twin, it's blown me away right now. Knowing that this child died at age 2. And it makes me wonder if that's why Edwin got into seances. And I think that's
Edwin
what
was into
possibly grew
seances?
other negative entities.
Edwin was 2 and into seances? My kid's into Frozen.
Mia might be up next, though. She's sleepwalking.
Mia might be ready to do seances. That might be her next move. Is we're going to find her in a room with candles, like moving the thing around. Or it'll be moving by herself, and she'll just be there smiling. Daddy! And then I will eat my words.
Yes.
Then I will eat my words.
They're called Billy.
Yeah,
Good film for that one.
Oh, I don't know, guys. I'm not into real ghosts.
Tease.
It also says, send the child, sleep precious, my blood, my child. He flies.
Because it was directing us to this window or something in the attic, and I started to notice the locks on the doors.
That is very, very personal with my youngest son.
We lock him in the
we lock him in the attic pretty regularly.
Oh, my God.
We don't like when he talks. So anytime his mouth opens, we put him in the attic for a couple of days. How long did you guys were up there? 72 hours? Let's try. That's a new record. Let's try that with our kid.
Right.
Put them up because something was trying to lure him outside on the roof. He was over here, and the windows were open.
Oop, sorry.
His feet were on the ledge, and he was ready to jump out. He said that he was going to fly.
He said he was going to fly? Mm-hmm. That's the voice we got.
Yeah, there's a...
That is crazy. You mean to tell me there was a kid that said he could fly? This investigation's taken on a whole nother level. I think we need to call in experts. Like my brother here, Lyde. Wait, you mean to tell me the other brother was named Lyde too? Wow. My mind's all wrapped up in a tizzy. Anybody have any K2?
deeper layer here that we all felt here. And I think the stuff that we got coming through on our devices backs up the things your family experienced here.
Wow,
Backs
backs it up. I don't think... Not entirely sure there's any backup evidence there, but, good for you.
Yeah.
Oh, guys, I had another failed mission. We got a lot of scratchy noises, but no ghosts. Well, you know what, Krissy? It just means my job is safe. Because the minute we actually find a ghost, I have a feeling there's going to be like real experts here.
I think so, Billy.
Actual scientists and possibly the CIA.
Yes.
Oh my God, so much fun, these shows. Keep on making them. We love them. We love them. So there you go, Trev. There's your ghost hunters. We will get to mountain monsters because Krissy and I are actually, you're listening to this, right? But Krissy and I are actually off this week.
Oh.
And I'm at Podfest. I'm at a podcast conference.
Yeah.
Super exciting stuff on behalf of AdvertiseCast. And we're having a good week. So we recorded these a few days early just to make sure that you had some new, fresh content. And what I decided to do is take listener requests. That's what we're doing. So who knows? Maybe we'll do another Ghost Hunters or a Mountain Monsters for your next episode this week while we're off. But we'd love to hear from you at tcbpodcast.com. You can shoot us an email on the contact page, 661-237-8296. 661, the word best, the number 2, YOYO. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, you have a request, you'd like us to go over something, or content ideas, send it to that text message, or you can call and leave us a voicemail. Also, at The Commercial Break on Instagram. And, of course, youtube.com/The Commercial Break is the only place you can find every bit of video.
Spotify Live.
What's that?
Spotify Live.
Yep, but go to youtube.com/The Commercial Break for all of our video and clips every day of the week, full episodes a couple days after they come, and then full episodes on Spotify. Go there, search The Commercial Break Live. That's how you get video on your Spotify app. As long as you have the app, you can watch it right there. It's different from the audio channel. That's just the way they're doing it right now. But if you want to see us on Spotify's app, go search The Commercial Break Live, and you'll find all of our most recent episodes. Okay. Well, what else can I do?
I think that's
I think that's about it, too. I do love you, Krissy.
And I do love you, Bryan.
I love you out there in the podcast universe. Best to you, Krissy.
Best to you.
And best to you out there in the podcast universe. There's only so much we can do in a day, and so until next time, Krissy and I always say, we do say, and we must say to you,
bye.